Good evening, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ali and it's Budgeting with Ali or Budgeting with Alison, whichever one you prefer. Not really that fussed, everybody calls me Ali. So I haven't done a little roundup for a while so far this month, so I have got some cash stuff and sort of thing to do for my week 1, week 2 and week 3 shopping, because we are now into week 4 of this month. So I'm quite happy with that. Bit closer to payday, not sure how anybody else would feel, but obviously payday can be quite a nice thing, if nothing else. You get to do your cash stuff, and if you're doing this little journey as well, so that's always very good. So I'm not quite sure how much I've got left over, and I'm not sure which one's from week 1, week 2. I know this one's week 3 because I've just done that today. So I've got these two here where I've just been putting the excess money in so that it can be put away where the hubby and the kids won't be able to find it, in a sense. So I'm quite happy to do that. Got a little bit of change left over probably from last time. Could be from anywhere, could be from the pockets of washing. I don't know about yours, but I always find something in the washing. And if I have to tidy my kids' rooms, any money that's found goes to the cleaner, so you know, it's always quite handy. It teaches the kids to tidy up after themselves if they don't want any cash taken. Obviously it's just change, they don't take like loads of money off the kids or anything like that. Makes me sound really bad, I've done it actually. But hey, oh, there you go. So first of all, I'm going to take the £2 coins out, because if you've watched my channel before, you will know that I have a £2 collection going. I do need to print some more little jar things off, because the other ones were getting kind of full, and I managed to find one spare one that I had, so I will have to print and cut those off at some point. So I've got 4 £2 coins to put in, so we'll just mark that into there. That's 1, 2, 3 and number 4. So for anybody that's new to my channel, I started this probably about a month or 2 back. No, not a month, it's about 2, maybe 3 months back if I'm lucky. So I have now got 4 of my little jars fully loaded with £2 coins, and as you can see, this one is on the way. So anybody that has £2 coins that I can find, I take them off them, swap them, whichever. Hubby gives me them, so I do get some off him as well. But considering that I only started this recently and I'm not, still kind of pretty much trying to find my feet with it, and I think we're getting there, because I mean, I'm no different to anybody else or whichever, unless you've got loads of money, you don't have to worry about money or anything. I'm not lucky enough for that to be me, so I just wanted to kind of get myself out of my overdraft, because I lived in the thing, which isn't always a great option, as anybody that's down that route would know that it's not the best way, because the only person gaining is the bank, basically. So I can happily say that I think this is like it might only be my 2nd month going into this. Yeah, it is, it's my 2nd month, and I can happily say that I am no longer in my overdraft. So for anybody that thinks this probably won't work, then you won't know until you get a go. But I went into it with the mindset of that this needed to be done for my own sanity and to bring my finances under control, because I would just spend. Whereas now, all I can think about is saving, believe it or not. So, you know, it's not all bad if you look at it that way. And yeah, I haven't reached any huge milestones yet or anything like that, but you know, each step at a time. So anyway, these are my cash that's left over from my weekly shopping. Some weeks it's been better than others. Other weeks I might need a little bit extra here and there. So I have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150 and 165 pounds. So if you haven't watched my channel or you've not watched my previous videos, I allocate £125 per week for shopping, and I have to say I've been pretty good and I've been sticking to it. Not saying my husband's been grand. I have a little tin where I put some money of my weekly shop into it, because I kind of want to keep an eye on what's being spent. If it's not me that's spending it and the hubby's maybe popping out and getting a bit of stuff for whatever for that way. So it's quite handy to just put a little bit out at a time as well, so I can't complain with that. So what did I say? What was it? 165. That's 170. It's 180 in that. 81, 50. So much easier if I had a little machine for this, really, wouldn't it? I'll put that 50 with that and make it into a pound. That'll be another 50. That's another pound there. So 65, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 81, 82. So there's £186 and I don't know, maybe about 60 odd pence, 70 odd pence, depending. But I'm not really going to worry about that one just yet. So my binders are here. I'll move that one out of the way because we're done with the £2 one. I don't need to do anything with that one. Just excuse me while I have some coffee. Come up. And I spend a lot of time in my bedroom these days, usually doing a bit of crafting in between everything, so it's always nice to be doing something. Right, I'm going to find my penny challenge. It's 10, 20, 30, actually I won't. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will, which one are we going to do with this one? I'll start with these because this was my very first challenge binder, this one, and I've still not completed any of them really, but it would be quite nice to get a few of the, well, I've completed this one, but what I did was I started putting extra strokes through so that I can like save double the amount in a sense. So that's what I was doing with that one. So we're going to start with the Rainbows to Riches. So we've still got a few that we've still got to find in there. So we'll have a little go at that one and see how we get on with that one. There is one that I want to try and I haven't tried it yet because I haven't really had enough money to run it, to be fair. So that's a 4. So we're going to do, that's all my £4 ones gone. And 5, so that makes 9. So might come back and play another little shot on that. We'll see where we go with how much we have left when I get through the rest of the binders. Might even shove a little bit into one of my long-term binders, just to bump that up a little bit. Then we've got the Rubik's Cube. Sorry if you can hear the shouting. It's my oldest who acts like a 2-year-old when he's playing on his computer. Drives me batty. So we need your coloured dice for that one. I don't know about yours, if you've done anything at the weekend. Unfortunately I was 12-hour shifts, so that was me stuck. So this one is going to get £5. I think we'll have another go with that one. Oh, it's going to get another £5. So that's nice. I kind of like to try and get through most of the games and give them all a little bit of something. Just so that I kind of feel as though I'm getting there and working towards it. 15, 20, I want to swap that out for £20 note, just to dwindle the thing down a bit. Don't know if any of you work weekends. I mean, I work most weekends, to be honest. So still got a few left to do in this one. Not many, but a few. I find this one pretty hard because, like, you just, you know, going over the same things if you hit the same numbers. So I've already got that one. So it says save any amount on the first one, and the second one was £50. So that's another £50. So that's £1. I haven't decided what I'm going to save yet. So that's another £1 that I've landed on there. So do that, and I think what I might do is put the extra £4 into that for the what you've landed on. Just be my luck that I'm actually doing this game wrong, because I don't seem to really get very far with this one. But I have to say it's maybe not one of my favourite games out of the bunch that I've bought so far. I kind of want to get through the challenges before I start new ones, if I can manage that. This one is a Roll the Rainbow. Yeah. So again, you need your coloured dice for this one. Everybody at work keeps reminding me that Christmas is coming very soon. I'm sure you all need reminder to that as well. So that's red, so that's £25. So 20, into that 25. So then, whoops. I don't even have a black on this one, so it must be a different dice that I'm using for this. I'll have another red, so that makes it £50. So we'll shove that one back, and we'll take 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Trouble is trying to keep track of everything for which days is for which game. It's, I don't know about anybody else, but I find it pretty impossible because I keep bringing things out, putting them away. I'm not sure where you all keep your stuff, but I do find it, maybe once I've sorted my craft station, I'll actually have a place for all of this. So in this one I have got, because I've already finished this one technically, but I started redoing it. So I've got like 20 odd pound in that one already. So how much do I need to complete this one actually? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10. So I need £13 to complete that again. So I think we'll just complete that and be done with it. Maybe move on to something else. That's £13 into there. So it's just pretty nice to build up a little bit of something somewhere else, isn't it really? Wrong pocket. So that's that one. I haven't looked on it, see for a little while to see if there's anything new out there. If anybody else has got enough decent little cash building games that entertains them and they enjoy, just give us a shout out and let us know what you've got and where you're getting it from, so that I can maybe have a look at what you guys are doing with yours, and see what I would do with mine. So that's a £2. That's 3. That's 4. So we'll add £4 into that one. I mean, for a while I could be doing these games wrong. Who knows? But we'll give it a bash. So take the pound out and put £5 in. That's grand. So they are coming along nicely. The only issue I have with my binders is that they get too full and they don't lock. If anybody else have those issues, let me know, and it would be interesting to see if anybody else does have the same issues that I have. So this is just a little mini rainbow saver. So we've already saved like 25, and I skipped the other one, but I came on to this one the last time that I was on video. So I'm thinking I might just knock out the £10 one on that. So with that one, you'd be saving £75 on that one. So I'm going to do it, turn from there, turn back and put that in. So that does that one for a little bit. It's just a little and often, isn't it really? Just whatever you can afford. It doesn't need to be a huge amount that you're saving. So then I've got this other little mini one that I'm doing. So we started off with a little pound game that's there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. So this needs £17 and it completed. So I think what I might do is complete this little page here and do that one. It'd be quite nice to have it completed, I suppose. What do you all do with your cash once you've all saved, and where do you put it? And you know, are you saving for anything special, or is it just for the sake of saving? I'm not really saving for anything, to be honest. It's just that I enjoy doing these little things, and I do like saving just for the hell of it, to be fair. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and that completes that little page. I'm not sure which one will be up after that next. But while I've got some spare cash, we might as well do it. I haven't started them other ones yet, so I thought I'd finish the first 2 that I've got going. Because, I mean, yes, that's one page completed, but then I've got a little flower one, which I absolutely love the look of. And then there's like a £5 one and £2 on that one. And then this little ring one is so adorable. So they're for like £10 ones. So all in, by the time you finish this little book, you'll have saved 250 quid. I'm not saying that I might make it to the end of this little book. Something might come up and it might need me to de-stash some cash from somewhere, because you never know what's around the corner, do you? But that's the good thing about having your binders, and you're building up like what you can save, and rainy days come whether we need them or not, so we all kind of have to be prepared for those, don't we, in a sense. I can't believe I only started off with, like, I thought I'll get a couple of binders and I'll do the budget and we'll go from there. But then it's just gone and taken over from everything. So we are looking for red and black. I think this one is actually belongs to this game, to be fair, because it's just red and black on this. So I think this one must belong, yeah. So I've got a black straight away, so that's it. I have to pay £10, and just like that, it's slowly building, same as all my other little ones. So I'll take 2, 3, 4, 5, and that puts the £10 into there, and gives me a little bit of change back just to continue going. What I thought I might do as well is, I haven't started this one either, Rainbow Connect 4. Quite like the idea of this one, but I'm going to do this one now because I've started this one. I know I have. So you've got to peel 2 stickers to reveal the hat underneath. If you find a pair, you save a 5, and if you don't find a pair, you save 10, but you put the stickers back. Now, I can't remember which hat was under which previously. Couldn't even tell you if I've seen what hat I've seen and what hat I haven't seen. So it's one with like a flower on. I'll try that. Trouble is you're meant to stick them back down, but it makes it pretty hard to stick them down. I maybe would have had something different than stickers, but that's not a match anyway. So I guess I have to put £10 in, don't I? So that'll be that. I did tell my husband I was up here crafting. He's going to be coming up shortly to have himself a little bath. He got injured the other day, well, not the other day, it was maybe just over a week ago now. He got injured and we thought his ribs were broken, but turns out apparently they're not, according to the hospital for the second visit. This was one that I wanted to start. I quite like the idea of this roll the 9, and I mean I've got a spare rainbow one, I've got reallocator, and I've got this one as well. So I've already started this one. So I think we'll probably just do this one. It's called 5 and 10 challenge. I quite like this one, to be honest. So we need some up with the colours on, don't we? So we've got red, pink, blue, yellow, green, purple. So that will be for this one. So it is a green, so we're going to put £5 into that. And that to me is a purple, so that's another £5 into that. And a blue, so we'll put another 10 in there. So that is £20 going in there altogether, so we'll take that. So that was 5, 5, 10. Should have hit the other 10, but never mind. Let's put that in there. Right, so I've got one more binder to go through. Let's see what's in this one. I can never remember exactly what's in them either. So that one's my penny challenge. It's pretty hefty, to be fair. I've also got like a roll the dice and pick a fun for each number and top up that fun, but I haven't done that as yet either. So we need another dice, normal dice. So that is a 3. 1, 2, 3. And another 3. So put that one back and we'll put that there. This keeps going, I'll be running out of 3s, won't I? 6. So we'll add that. I'll have one more go. I needed 2 and a 5 to finish the very first line, but it just doesn't seem to be happening for me. But it is what it is, isn't it? You do what the dice gives you and you roll it and it goes. So that was another one put in, so that was that one. Do we go for another round of the dice? We'll have one more. Oh, there's a 5. So I only need a 2 on the next one to put that one in. Shall we try again? Chance for luck, see if we can get a full row. No, cigar. It's another pound in that one. I'm determined to get this number 2. I've nearly got all my pennies, all my ones done. That's a 5. So I need a 6 or a 2 to complete the first 2 lines. And that was a 3. Might have to give up on this one, the way it's going. And a 4. Right. I think we'll call it a day with that one, because that number 2 is just not going to come, is it? It's a bit like waiting on a bingo game. It's just not happening, is it? So 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll put that 20 into there. Oh, to be fair, it's building nicely, so I'm not going to complain. 7, 9, 12, so we'll put a fair little bit into that one there. The more the merrier. Might as well do it that way. Right, now I'm thinking my penny challenge needs one of them jars, because it's just going to be far too big to keep in here much longer, to be fair. So I'm going to be done with the dice games, because let's see. So that's 3, 4, 5. We have, we'll see if we can fill in a couple of these using the change that we've got. So that is £1.60 going into that one. I've got some spare jars. I think I'll sort that out after we're done with the video. Let's see what we've got in the way of change. What's the next big one? So it's 1.99 is my next big one. I wonder if I should just go across the board and do it line by line. See what I'm doing, whichever. So we need £1.99. So I've got 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 99. So that's £1.99 in there. I think what I might do is just see how much I can fill up with the loose change I've got, and I've got an idea for those to go somewhere. So it's 198 is the next one. Check. Another one, 24, 60, 80. 92, oops, 95, 96, so that's that one. And we'll do the 197 as well, I think. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 97. So that might come in a bit handy. So we can then do what we've got left. So we'll split that into two little pots. So we have 1, 10, 20, 30, 135. So if we find the 135, we can take that away. My eyes aren't very great these days. So that's that one. 1, 10, 20, 30, 134. So that'll be another one there. Right. So I don't normally put anything extra in any of my weekly kind of monthly top-up binder. I'm going to change that over into one of the tubs as soon as I'm done here. But I quite would like to top up. So some of these are like my long-term binders. I'll put that one aside for now. So I've got my usual long-term things that I like to save for just for the sake of saving, really, but not this time. I have a little pouch for my mother-daughter days, so that I can book me and the girls into like a spa for the day at some point. So I have already got in there, not much to be fair, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, because we just, as I say, we just started doing this back in August was my first month. So I don't think we're doing too bad for that. So I would like to add into there £20, just for the sake of topping it up a little bit more. And I have these little things that you can see here that help me keep track. So today is the 22nd of the 9th. I'm adding funds, and I'm adding £20, so that will take me up to 80. So I'm probably about halfway there, if I remember correctly how much it cost us previously to do this. Little spa day, which I quite liked, really. It was nice. I thought about doing one with just myself, but my girls are that kind of age where you just want to spend some time together sometimes. One of them has moved out, as you know, if you've watched my previous videos, and to be fair, I barely see her at all these days. So I think, so I've got £15 left over. Let's have a quick look at what else we've got. Let's see, and that's just like I think what I might do is add another £5 into my Slimming World one. So those those of you that don't know me, or those of you that do know me, I am doing Slimming World. And I've just recently gone back, had funds. What did I say I was putting into that? Kind of lost myself a little bit there, didn't I? That's a fiver, wasn't it? So, pound. I did buy my countdown about 2 weeks back. I just bought a 6-week one because Christmas is coming up, so there'll be some sort of offer comes out with probably some sort of free book, as if I don't have enough of them already, but never mind, it gives me extra to choose from if I need anything. And then I think that last £10 I'm going to put into my emergency fund as well, just to top that up a little bit more. I'm never quite sure what I'm going to do with whatever cash I've got left until I actually get here and I'm doing this. It just comes how it comes, you know. I can always say it is what it is in a sense, but the sooner I can build up my emergency fund, the better it will be for me, because it's like having a nice little safety net. And it is always nice to have that little bit of cash that you can keep for whenever anything goes wrong, because you never ever really know what's around that corner, do you? So it's always handy to have a little bit of something. Right, so that's my cash stuffing done for this week. My next one will probably be a week today, or yeah, because I work 13-hour shifts, so it's kind of hard to fit everything in around whatever else I'm doing. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all again soon. Come back and please let me know if you've got any cash stuffing that you're doing, any of the little games that you're enjoying that I might not actually have yet. And by the time you see me next time, my penny challenge will be in one of the big jar pockets. So have a good night. Take care.